Everybody keeps saying the United States is in a political crisis right now, but honestly, I don't even think that's the real problem anymore. What we're actually living through is a full-blown trust crisis, and that's way more dangerous because once people stop trusting everything around them, the entire system starts cracking apart. Think about it. Over the last 20 years, Americans have watched one institution after another completely faceplant in public. The Iraq War got sold on lies. The 2008 financial crash happened because the same people who were supposed to protect the economy were gambling with it behind the scenes. The opioid crisis exploded while pharmaceutical companies made billions, churches covered up abuse scandals for decades, and during COVID, the government looked confused half the time, while millions of people lost faith in the system completely. So now people look around and go, why should I trust anybody? And honestly, even if you hate conspiracy theories, you gotta understand why they exploded. When people feel like everything is broken, random chaos feels terrifying, so it becomes emotionally easier to believe there's some giant secret plan behind everything. That's how we ended up with this conspiracy culture that's now basically running on steroids online. Algorithms push outrage because outrage makes money. Facts don't even matter anymore. Being entertaining matters. Being emotional matters. Being angry matters. And now we've reached the point where huge numbers of Americans don't even believe people who watch different news sources than they do. We're not sharing the same reality anymore. That is terrifying for a country this powerful. And here's the part people don't talk about enough. This stuff has real economic consequences too. Trust is literally what keeps the economy functioning. Markets work because people believe institutions are stable. The dollar stays powerful because the world trusts the system behind it. But once politicians start attacking the Federal Reserve, once tariffs start wrecking supply chains, once inflation keeps climbing and job growth slows down, people start panicking. Businesses stop investing. Consumers stop spending, investors get nervous, distrust spreads everywhere like a virus, and the Republican Party, especially under Donald Trump, figured out how to weaponize all of this perfectly. They turn distrust into a political business model. Outrage becomes fundraising. Conspiracies become voter turnout tools. The crazier the claim, the more attention it gets. But here's the scary part. They've now radicalized parts of their own base so much that governing almost becomes impossible because every institution is automatically seen as evil or fake. But let's not pretend the left has everything figured out either, because they absolutely don't. Democrats are split right down the middle. One side wants to sprint as far left as possible and burn the whole system down if necessary, while the establishment wing feels completely lifeless and uninspiring.